Hello everyone, FunshionX here. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Creative Mode, where we build cool things. Today we're going to add something to our collection of our pod racer and our computer craft mining turtle from Minecraft. And I'm going to first show you one really cool thing that I learned from one of my viewers in the comments, is there's this little God mode thing here. You click on it and it says, what time do you want it to be? So you can make it dark, you can make it light, you can make it whatever you want. So I'm going to pick a nice time here right at noon. And put the speed, you can make it super fast or super slow. And I think 0 means it doesn't go at all. So we should be right about noon here forever now. I don't have to worry about building in the dark, which is really cool, especially for you guys. You actually get to see anything. All right, so today we're going to build a small vessel. Here we go. Small vessel starter kit. Where would you be? I always forget what tab these things are on. There that is. Small vessel starter. Start with that. And let's see, how much space do we need? Yeah, this should be good. That should fall down. Again, I'm going to put on some training wheels, basically, so this thing doesn't fall over. This thing is going to be very tall. And probably pretty top heavy, so I don't want it to fall over. This should be good for training wheels. All right. What we need to do is we need a 5 by 6 square. So I'm going to go ahead and block that out right here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5 by 5, and on this side I need it to be 6. Okay. And we're going to build that. The corners are going to be rounded. So from here up, so just hold down Control to make it up. We're going to go, let's see, how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks. I have no idea how that big it is. So we're just going to do that. We're going to guess. And C to go down. And we'll do the same thing over here. Okay. In the back, let's see, it's pretty straight. Yep, so let's do another just block. That's not what I wanted. Up she goes. Okay. And we might have to delete some stuff, but that's okay. And we're going to leave the front for just a little bit. Yeah, that's the front. Just making sure I don't like put the front in the back of the front, and it'll fly backwards. All right, so we need to get some curved bricks and corners, which are these guys here. And remember, right-click to remove stuff. So that was pretty easy. And we want to do that. Let's just go ahead and do all the corners real quick. Why are you putting there? There we go. One right there. I don't know why it's rotating it so funky. That's not the way it's supposed to go, but that's okay. That last one right here. Why can't I control it? There we go. Okay. Then we'll do these guys like this all the way up. Cool. And it's funny, I build these like, trying to like hide what they are. But if you look at the subject line, you already know what it is, so. Oh well. And like this. Oops. Cool. Got our basic shape. All right, now get these last corners in. Oops. And then we'll work on adding in the detail so it actually forms what we're trying to build. Yeah, let's start in the front. I need to turn these 3 blocks into rounded ones. There we go. And actually, that's wrong. I need this to go in a little bit. Like only 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but then it's, ooh. That's okay. It can have that. We can move the core. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, is that how I want it? Yeah. So that's going to be there. Let me switch. I'm build this off a screenshot that I built this in another mode first. So here, Alt Tab. I need to get the front view. No, that's not going to help. So let's go for the side view. And I might have to start coloring it here first so I can actually tell the difference. But let's just remove a few blocks to make it easier. Okay. So corner block again right here. And another one right here. Perfect. Now this is going to have a block here like that. We're forming the chin, basically. And then right here, this is going to look a little bit weird on its own. We're going to do that. Okay, perfect. That 4 blocks, yep. Okay, and then we'll need the corner ones again. And then these. Okay, so we've got a chin and then his like mouth. Rotate it maybe like this. Perfect. And then we'll have full blocks, which is easy. Right. No, not those. Oh, come on. There you go. Perfect. Okay. And then how does that rest of the mouth go? Like that and like that. Yep. There's his mouth. And I decided to give him an overbite, so we'll go ahead and do this. And that. Okay. Now he needs his top lip. Should be this one. Once you see the eyes, then it'll all come into shape, come into view, basically. Okay. Make sure that's right. Yep, that looks right. Okay, we're getting up there. We'll do another layer of lip here. Or beard, I guess it'll be a beard. Okay. And then again, we'll like kind of bend it in. Like that. Takes a while to get used to the rotation controls, but they're not that bad. Cool. All right, we'll be painting this whole thing, so I'm not really caring about what colors I build with right now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we need right across here. We need to build a nose, and I just built 2 blocks like that. Cool. And then what did I end up doing here? I put a block like this. All right, time to build his eyes. These are cool eyes. So the eyes, I did a 3x3, so they are going to be. How are these going to be? Rotate that one in like this. Same thing on the other side. And then we'll put eyeball like that. I'm just going to use that. Oh, come on. Why are you not rotating the correct way? It's like you learn the rotation controls and then it completely changes them. Okay, there's one eye. Let's put the corners on it. There we go. Looking like what it's supposed to look like, right? How's he looking? His head's a little big. I didn't really measure. I just kind of made sure I had enough. Okay, and to make these let's see, I put another one like that, and then we'll go inside and kind of block out some here like this. Okay. It's Cyborg Homer, right? And then his head just does this. And how high did I do it? 1, 2, 3 blocks. Perfect. So everything up here is extra. Take that all out. Okay. Now some just the top. Then we got some accessories. We got to put his hair on. We got to put his ears in. We got to color him, and he'll be done. And we can fly him. I swear this rotation tool would be the death of me. All right, there we go. That's the general shape completed. As far as eyeballs, there's a bunch of different things you can do. Obviously, that look like eyes. I went with a spotlight in one eye because I need eyes on this anyway, right? So that one in there. And then I went with a, actually, what did I use there? I think they changed the model. I think I put an RCS in there, but it looks completely different now. So I'm going to put actually a generator in there, I think. Like that. Haha! Now he's like Cyborg Homer. Nice. What did I do on the back side of the eyes? I think I curved them like that. That look okay? Yeah, definitely that's what I did. Okay. Ready for some paint. Oh, we're forgetting his ears. Definitely got to put ears in and hair. I've got a really cool design for the hair. I spent a lot of time working it out. So let me switch to side view so I can remember how I did it. Basically, we take these blocks, let's see, building blocks, these like kind of like corner blocks here. And we're going to put the first one, nope, you go away. Like that. And then this one's going to be like that. And like that. And you just kind of make this weird like triangle pattern. It actually makes it look just like his hair. Oops. Forgot one there. And rotate like that. Like that. There you go. That's Homer's hair. We'll get the paint tool out in a minute and fix it and it'll look perfect. And then right under it, we're just going to make a simple little ear by going like this. Cool. There's an ear. Same thing on the other side. Okay, I think our Homer is done. Let's go ahead and paint him. So get the paint tool here. Where are you, paint tool? There it is. Oops, gotta get rid of something here. Let's get rid of the black, and there we go. All right, so what I'm told is you get the color you want, which is yellow, and then you hold Control. No, that didn't work. Shift. There we go. Yep, hold Shift, and that will keep it on that color. So we can just paint all the blocks we want yellow. And it won't have to worry about accidentally painting over. Oops, we've got his head. He's empty. Won't have to accidentally worry about painting some other color. And let's go down here. Obviously, we'll have to paint some of this other stuff, but nice. Homer is almost done. If you guys got suggestions for other things you'd like to see me build, don't forget to put them in the comments below. I'm looking for suggestions on things that you would normally not see in Empyrion. So a typical spaceship, like building X-Wing or something. You know, I'm probably not going to do that because you can go a lot of places and see people build those, and they probably build them better than me. What I like about this is I can take very abstract things and make them look pretty decent, I think, anyway. All right, so we got some interior work a little bit, and then some details, and we'll be done. Oh, yeah. Yellow ear. Okay, so his hair, we're going to get black. So black, 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 black. That is really cool that you can do that. You just, as soon as you get the color you want, hit shift, and then everything afterwards will be that color. Okay, and then we want white for the eyeballs. Okay, and then I'm going to leave his beard kind of gray. So let's get back to a gray color and paint that on. We'll do, let's see, kind of step it back here. You can't really do like a triangle, which would be a little better, but this is the next best thing. So like that. Perfect. All right, so that's his beard. Oh, we missed something here. Or we accidentally painted it. Ah! Okay, anything else need to be yellow? Oop, that one there. We can probably go inside, and that might be a little better. We're missing a block. Yeah, let's go up and inside. Is that one? Oh, forgot to hit shift. Okay. All right, put the lid on him, and he shall be done. No, that's not where I wanted to put that. Not at all. There we go. Paint you yellow. Perfect. All right, what do you guys think? Awesome. So next thing I need to do, I need to actually put some flight stuff on him so he'll actually fly, remove the training wheels, and we'll be good to take him for a spin. I'm going to clean up a little bit around his neck as well. So I'm going to take a quick cut. I'll be right back to finish off the Homer build. All right, guys, welcome back. Homer is now done. He's ready to fly. I really like his cyborg eye and then his spotlight eye there. So in the nighttime, we'll be able to see where he's going. Hair turned out really cool. I did forget to put some hair on top. I know normally there's 3. I just couldn't fit it and make it look good, so I went with 2 little tufts of hair. I need to fill this back in here. But thanks to the new shift on the paint job, it's so much easier. Okay, then I put a door here. That will allow me to get to my fuel tanks. I moved the core. I just deleted the old one, put a new one. It worked great. And then I've got the RCS down here as well. And then in here, oops, I guess this will close when I fire the guy up. I've got a cockpit. Oops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Turn this guy on. You don't get a lot of vision. You get kind of his eyeball vision, basically, but just tiny little slats. And if we go to the zoom out mode, a lot of times when I was building these things, I didn't have any view, and that's because it's like this. But if you hold down Alt and then use your mouse wheel, you can actually zoom way back. And now I've got the whole Homer in vision. And I can, if I hold down Alt, I can spin all the way around, and you can see his eyeball is super bright. But I might switch them both for generators, the blue eyes. Why isn't that door closing? I don't know. Let's see. I like how the spotlight, look how bright it is. I can shine it on the mining turtle. And let's go ahead and take Homer for a spin. Here he goes. Now remember, he is a small vehicle, so he can look up and look down. He can even fly to space. So can we do a loop in this small vehicle? You can do loops. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. Oh! I'm in the water. Poor Homer. Come on, Homer, you can do it. Fly up, Homer. There he goes. All right, so what I've got for thrusters, I've got one, just directional thruster in each direction, the cardinal direction, and then one on the very bottom pointing up. So his speed going up is not the greatest. He's not really a rocket ship. How can I tilt forward? There we go. Oh, he is very difficult to fly. But yeah, so we can kind of fly into space. But then I added, that was enough. So inside his brain, I've added 6 more thrusters pointing up. So that's why now he can actually just go zooming off into space. Let's see how he does. Homer in space. I love it. I wish I could turn around and see him from the other view while he was going. I guess I can. There he goes. Go, Homer. Oh, he's burning in the atmosphere. There he goes. He's into space. Beautiful. Good job, Homer. All right, as soon as we get out of the atmosphere, I'm going to try and get a better screenshot. Something cool in the background. Let's see. Need to spin him around a little bit. How's that? Does he got the light on him? Nope, not quite yet. Where's the light coming from? Probably the sun. Oh man, why does it put the view so far up? He's like at the bottom of my screen. I don't know. Let's are we floating? All right, gonna turn you off. Back to normal vision. And we can go ahead and go out into space. Uh-oh, where'd Homer go? There he is. I love it. Okay. Let me get a quick screenshot, and then we'll go land him, put him in our kind of our, I don't know, what do you call it, display area of all of our builds. And we'll move on to the next one. I already have an idea for the next video, but if you guys have got more ideas, make sure you put them down below. Again, looking for things that you wouldn't find in a normal, Empyrion Let's Play. No just like spaceships, space stations, that kind of thing. I might build those, if I find an inkling, but I'd much rather build a Homer than a spaceship. All right, so get a nice little... I gotta turn him on so that light's on. Let's do that real quick. Just don't float away, Homer, please. Yeah, that looks better with the glowing light. A little bit zoomed out. We'll go ahead and turn the HUD off. With K is the button to turn your HUD off. And is that how the view I want? I want to show off his hair because that's what I'm most proud of. Yeah, I think right there is the money shot. And take a screenshot. Cool. With the planet in the background. We got it. Okay, cool. I'm going to go driving back down to the planet, and I'll meet you guys in the next episode. If you liked Homer, make sure you hit that like button for me. It really helps my channel out. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, completely free. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Catch you later. Bye.